Doctor, could you tell us a bit more about your multi-partition encryption codes?
Multi-partition? Can you give an example?
Like in a cash machine card.
Yeah, say you wanted to rip off a cash machine. How would you break the code?
Assume that you don't want to rip out the automatic teller of a forklift truck. And you have to rely on your brains. First thing we have to remember is not so much the key, but the lock. And we don't really have to remember about numbers either, but the system. I have a series of 4 numbers represented by these rows. I see a gap. How does this gap relate to this empty gap? It is a relation of the gap between the numbers that I must program onto a plastic card to get my ill-gotten gains.
It's a wee bit more serious than I thought, Gordon.
I think we've been set up, Dave, prime and proper.
It's been following us for weeks, Gordon.
Oh,
That's your kid's school.
dirty, perverted bastards.
I didn't can you join the Vice Squad, Gordon? Is that a wee transfer?
It's just unbelievable.
You can't tamper with evidence. Can you imagine the trouble we'll get into?
Can you imagine the trouble being if you hand these in? We hand the photographs in, and we're going to be the laughing stock of the police force. And plus, my family's in danger here, Dave.
Oh, you're right, Gordon, aye. But you weren't thinking about your wife and kids when you got caught coming outside the sauna.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that one, Dave, because if you do hand the photographs in, I'm going to lose my wife, my kids, my home, the whole lot, Dave.
We didn't hand the photos in, we get caught later on, you'll lose your job anyway.
I tell you what then, Dave, hand the photographs in, but you can forget about me and you. That's over with.
Gordon, what choice have I got, man?
You didn't hand the photographs in, simple as that. We came into the flat, we burnt them, and that was it. End of story.
Forget about saunas, forget about everything else. The photos must get handed in.
I won't forget about them, Dave, but I'll also forget about the friendship as well.
Gordon, just think about things, man. Gordon, come back!
You don't give the orders round to your chammers.
That's the Keith I remember from school. No respect, no manners, no charm, no hope. I always knew you'd end up a loser. And here you are. Coward! Shut it! Why don't you make me, untie me and make me shut up? But do it like a man. Don't hide behind these things.
What are you, a drama teacher? What's the point in that?
My thoughts exactly.
Keithy, do you like film?
Yeah, some films. Tarantino, I like him.
Where do you think actors learn how to act? Drama school, that's where.
Drama school. Your class was rubbish!
I seem to remember you were quite good.
No, I wasn't.
What about the nativity play?
I was 5 years old. I was a donkey.
That sounds about right.
But you did well. Do you not remember the applause at the end and how good it felt?
Yeah. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Hang on a minute. That was a long time ago. You weren't even my teacher then.
I was shagging your mother. How is Dorothy, by the way?
Bye-bye, scumbags.
Evening, Sergeant.
What we got?
4 bodies. 3 burned real bad. It looks as though somebody beat the shit out of them before they were torched. Looks like more vigilante stuff.
Vigilante?
All occupants were heroin users, sir.
44?
Real strange, Sarge. No beating, no fire damage. It's like the vigilantes never touched her. She may have been dead for some time.
OD? Natural causes?
Well, the body looks like she may have been dead for days, stiff as a board. But there's fresh blood, lots of it, soaked into the bed. I think...
What do you think, Constable?
Some sort of drug craze, rich La frenzy, sir.
Yeah, there's some real sick people out there, Constable. You're a real little artist, aren't you?
I'm just playing.
Well, of course you are. Mucking around more like, just like your mother.
You aren't my real father.
Oh, but I am. I'm married to your mother, who's dying, isn't she?
Mummy's not dying. She's going to rest and then she'll get better.
Oh, but she is dying. And when she dies, I'll get the house, I'll get the money, and it'll just be me and you. Of course, if you had a little accident, then I'd get all the money. It says so in your mother's will.
You didn't let me raise.
Be careful, little girl. We don't want to have a little accident now, do we?
Let go. I have to erase. You're going to be in so much trouble.
Don't talk to me like that, you little monster.
Get out. You shouldn't be there.
Huh? Stuck. I'm stuck in this stupid sand. Help me. Help me. Help me. This is your doing, isn't it, you little witch? Come here.
I told you shouldn't be here. I didn't erase.
Sarah. Oh, this is... Sarah. Help me.
Not so fast, you lot. You may have succeeded in killing the doctor, but I'm never gonna let you get out of here alive.
Shit. Another spacecraft, Captain. It must have followed us here.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am General Black, the doctor's right-hand man. We've known about your assassination plot for some time now. In fact, we've been following your every move.
Only 2% power left. We must have spent too long lost in time.
You're doomed, never gone.
The force fields will be down in approximately 2 minutes, leaving us with insufficient power to take us back to the future.
Falcon 9er, our reserve fuel tanks?
Empty, sir. Unless...
Unless?
No. No! No!
Okay, let's play ball. Danny, you go first.